Bro, the $1.50 hot dog and drink combo is restorative. Leaving Costco last night, we decided you'd have to be silly not to get dinner at the Costco. I said, "Oh, what do you want?" My wife said, "What do you think I want?" I said, $1.50 hot dog, fountain drink combo. She said, "You're absolutely right." I went to the self-serve kiosk. I said, 2 hot dog and fountain drink combos. Press the button twice. Beep, beep. Is that all, executive member? Yes, it is. Your total comes to $3. What? You know, the last time I paid for something on a credit card and saw $3 come up on the reader? Dinner for 2? $3? You owe me. That's so true. Costco CEO Bill Kirkland be like, you owe me $3. It is cheaper than Lunchable. It's cheaper than anything. I understand that it's cheaper than anything because they basically, it's a loss leader. But like most loss leaders are like, hey, they're losing like 5 cents on the purchase. This is like, it's so far ahead of the other bargains that exist in society and are already considered bargains that it's comical. You spend $200 on groceries though. You spent $200 on groceries, Andes, when they realize for $200 you get $235 worth of food. No weighing. Not to mention the 2% cash back. Ooh. And you still got people fishing for the free sample kiosks. Not my ass trying to pilot the cart through the Costco, wondering why it's so crowded by one section. They were giving away little sample of canned mackerel served on top of a Ritz. There was like 90 people queuing up to get a little bite of canned fish on top of a Ritz. I felt like I'd entered Bizarro world. Potato skins I get, but canned mackerel? Okay, of course, we start today. 'Tis the season, bro. Frog voice. Nice tree. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Guess where I got it? You'll never guess. Costco? Nope. Yeah, you got me. I'm going to move it just a little bit more. I'm going to move it a little. Perfect. One perfect shot. All we need is an actress in a low-cut top, and Synesthetic would be posting it on Twitter. What is your favorite vibe-based shot from a holiday movie? Just so happens to have like a attractive lady with her you-know-what's hanging out. Least horny Synesthetic post? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, Bandle. Bandle bomb. Released in 1983. 861 million views. Who? Is this Crazy Train? Dana, dana. I. Crazy Train, Ozzy Osbourne. No matching song. Okay, well, skip. Bass me. Oh, Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics. It is indeed Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics. They just need the dude on the doohickey ripping it up. I guess Blue Monday first. That's fair. I mean, lots of times you'll listen to a song and you're like, I guarantee it's Be My Baby, because it starts dun, da dun, tsh, dun, da dun, tsh, and you're like, that's Be My Baby, easy. All of a sudden, it's like, wrong. You hit the bass part and you're like, oh, it's just like Honey by the Jesus and Mary Chain. Son of a bitch. There's no way to know, man. There's no way to. A lot of songs start with the a very similar sort of drum part. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm super shy, just wait a minute while I make you mine. Nothing about it all the time. Yeah, I've been thinking about this comment since last week. I think we were talking about it when we played Liza P. Someone was like, I can't not like New Jeans, because every song has the Sega Dreamcast breakbeat in the background. And now every time I hear it, I'm like, you're absolutely right. Every single one sounds like the main menu screen to a Sega Dreamcast fighting game. New Jeans kind of mid. dlguiga if New Jeans started singing in Portuguese. You got to be really into the Peloton sub-chat to understand that joke. Well, it's actually not fair because dlguiga did recommend the Blackpink ride for us. But dlguiga, my caricature of dlguiga is that he would be like, hey, we've done 6 rides in a row in English. Any chance you would consider putting a ride that's 30 minutes of songs in a language you don't understand? And, you know, I'll admit, I push back a little bit, but then I acquiesce and I say, let's do it. I usually have a pretty good time. But your ass is going to be complaining when they eventually put out that 120-minute Power Zone Endurance Serge Gainsbourg ride. You're going to be like, please, can we get a song in English that's not about a problematic age gap in a relationship? My ass will be in Zone 7. Ah, Melody. Je suis un petit croissant. You know, in Histoire de Melody Nelson, that's the climax of the entire album is a dude playing like a toy trumpet. Anyway, it's a great album. Don't look up what the lyrics say. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway. Do not look up. Just enjoy the bass. Enjoy the bass line, okay? I always ride with the music on mute. You need to see a therapist immediately. Wake up, honey. A new game that is FTL meets Slay the Spire, meets Isaac, meets Virginia. She smokes a pack a day. Oh, wait, that's me. But anyway, it's called Cobalt Core. It's from Brace Yourself Games. You know them. They made Crypt of the Necrodancer, Phantom Brigade. I'm blanking, but that's mostly because my brain is glycogenless. You get 3 energy per turn, use it or lose it. It doesn't last between turns. Attack your enemy with attack cards. Makes sense. We can do a basic shot. Let's smack them. You can always see what an enemy is planning to do. This enemy intends to attack you for 1 damage. Let's block their attack with some shield. You've still got 1 energy. Play the rest of this turn out yourself. You get a little multi-shot. Does 2 damage, 1 damage twice, I should say. A little basic shot, or a shield surge. Seems unnecessary. Let's do a multi-shot then. Out of energy, it's time to hit end turn. Yikes, that's a big attack. 5 damage incoming. You can use evade to dodge attacks. Play this card to gain 1 evade. Statuses are shown below your ship. Some have passive effects, others are used as resources. Evade is a status you use to move around. Spend 1 evade to dodge the shot. Okay. See you later. You've got the basics down? World's shortest tutorial in history? 2D space battles don't make sense. Listen, dlguiga. You of all people should be able to understand that this is an abstraction. They're staying in the same position in the Z dimension, okay? They're staying at the same height. The gravity stabilizers of both ships have been locked by one another, and as a result, they are unable to move up and down, okay? They're on the same plane, exactly. Call me when you don't spend 2 hours a day on a stationary bike, pedaling to go nowhere. Oh wait, that would mean you call me today, because where was your ass on our Power Zone rides today? Me and Moomin Rider and Nautical looking. Go ahead. I'm waiting for it. Let me guess, I had real work to do. Okay, whatever. Must be nice. Nice thyme plant behind you. Excuse me. Don't insult me. It's a real spruce tree. Which is why I only have it here when you could tell me if my cats are trying to eat the needles. Apparently the pine needles are very toxic to cats. Spruce needles are only mildly toxic to cats, which means they might throw up if they eat a bunch. So during the night, I'm putting the tree up where the cats can't get it. But during the day, I'm keeping it here. So you gotta tell me if the cats start eating the leaves, okay? Or the needles. Why do cats eat the tree? I don't know. Probably because it smells nice to them. And, you know, they're from the animal kingdom where calories were probably scarce in their evolutionary history. By the way, get owned. Why do humans drink alcohol? You know, why do they eat margarine? It freaking tastes good, bro. We have even less excuses because we know that it's poison. The cats, you know, their brain is the size of like, you know, a walnut. They're doing what they can. They need our help. Why are you talking about Virginia in the stream title? Some of you don't know Train's first number 7 hit on the Billboard Hot 200, okay? It's a riff on my very common stream title, which is like when I play a new game, it's blank meets blank. So we did FTL meets Slay the Spire meets Isaac. That's where the joke starts. That's where your brain should be going, oh, this is probably like a little bit humorous. And then meets Virginia, which is a reference to the 1999 song Meet Virginia from Train. It's their second most popular song. It's probably their third most popular song of 3, but still. I really don't understand it. Some of you guys are pretty cool. Do not go to a stand-up comedy show. You're not going to understand what's going on. It's just 100 people in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume, watching a guy on the stage tell lies, talk about things that didn't happen as if they happened. It's not your medium of choice. Stick to Bob's Burgers, okay? I just got another threatening email from Jimmy. Be careful. I was actually going to mention this, okay? I did open up my email inbox today. I had an email from, yet again, sender name, Jimmy. It's not Jimbo Wales at Wikimedia Foundation or whatever. It's just from Jimmy. We haven't heard from you in a while, ... Picture of him smiling. Then it says, I won't be sending this email again. Oh, man. These are some high-pressure sales techniques, man. This is Jimmy signing off. I won't be sending another email. Holy. I do like Wikipedia, though, so it puts me in a rough spot. Wings on a spaceship. dlguiga, what if you don't want to bother carrying a second ship inside of your vessel, okay? Yeah, I know there's no air in outer space, but you might travel to a planet that has an atmosphere similar to Earth's where wings would be very important to generate lift, okay? Not everything. Listen, you got to think about how many trillions of dollars it would cost for you to build an intergalactic carrier that also has a hangar inside of it with ships built for Earth-like atmospheres, okay? In this situation, I'm a simple man. I think you play a draw shot, then you play an acid cannon to stun them, and then you accept losing 2 shield to get the corrosion damage higher. Like, it's over. You can't do anything. We take 1 damage if we save 1 energy. Actually, we take none damage for a multitude of different reasons. Maybe there's a phase 2, okay? Anything's possible. We could have, it didn't matter if they had 1,000 HP. What's happening? Systems report. The Cobalt went critical. We're exposed to the core singularity. We can't sustain this. The hull is melting. Come on, man. We beat the Cobalt. What else are we supposed to do? Me when I'm in the Binding of Isaac 1v1 racing tournament. And then I find out that I'm way too punny is the actual final boss. Hello, broken ones. Your poor shattered time streams. I can help you, but there are other souls tangled in this time knot. Do you mean Isaac? Isaac and Max? And 2 others. Now, who shall I repair first? Perry. I don't trust this. I know. If you don't let my crew out of this loop, I will find a way to kill you. You would be unable. Why is he talking like Origin? Victory! He's the best to ever do it. Look at that. 1 hour, 36 minutes, 108 turns. There's your seed. There's your difficulty. There's your progress. New character on the Isaac! His cards create and manipulate mid-row objects like drones and missiles. Did you know, by the way? 1.13 kilograms of extra large peanuts. Kirkland's signature, it was like $13.99. It's crazy. Roasted and salted Virginia variety, that wasn't even planned. Extra crunchy, and you know what? They're not telling a lie. They aren't lying. How many calories? Like 1 billion? Like a lot. You shouldn't need that many. I know Dan said I don't eat on stream, but dude, I got 1 kilogram of peanuts next to me. I got to get working on it. Best streamer of all time. Num 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 num. Glug 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 glug. Okay, now we can finally game. Is this already factoring in, by the way? Is this going to take, am I going to take 3 or am I going to take 2? 3. The developer, the publisher says 3. Now that's the ultimate backseating right there. Did you know we set up our Christmas tree? I was just thinking about it because it's like ultimate tech support to just be able to have like a red telephone you pick up and ask the people who made the game. We set up our Christmas tree last night. The Christmas tree in the manual to set it up said, because it's a fake one, because I don't want leaves all over our floor or to buy a new one every single year. It said, if you need support with your Christmas tree, please do not take it back to the store. Go visit our website. It's available 24 hours. At like 24 hours a day. Where did we go wrong as a society that you need tech support for a Christmas tree? Something we've over technologified our entire lives. The tree has a 24-hour support line. Also, the website's up 24 hours. I know. Kate said, gee, I hope it does. You know, road work ahead. But then I remembered that when I was in university, which was a long time ago, but this was still crazy back then, if you needed anything from the registrar's office, like you needed official transcripts, which were like your grades or something like that, or you needed to check your upcoming course schedule or something like that, or register for a course or drop a course, the website only worked in working hours from 9 to 5, which is insanity to me. Like you couldn't even check what your schedule was going to be for your first day of class after 5 p.m. It's like when the people went home, they turned off the website at night before they left. What were they thinking? Sorry. My doctor's office does that from 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. What purpose could they possibly have for that? They don't need to do maintenance every day. Bro, you're Queen's University. Just relax. Did you see the post that was like, we need to make a list of media properties that are annoying coworker coded? And I'm not sure if you like what you like, okay? Some of these shows that are on there, some of these movies, I like, but I understand that they are annoying coworker coded. Number 1 was The Walking Dead. Then there was, oh my God, you found it so fast. The Office. Breaking Bad, but not Better Call Saul, which I was like, you hit at something there. That's astute. What stunned me is that they didn't have Rick and Morty on there. But then one of the top replies was like, what about people who are obsessed with Rick and Morty, South Park, or Family Guy? And then the top reply to that was, please don't lump Family Guy in with those terrible shows. It was perfect. I was stunned that Rick and Morty was not the number 1 answer. High-pitched static. Which of you shall I teach this time? this time. Obtain a Dizzy card, a Riggs card, or an Isaac card. Let me get an Isaac card. Boy, I hope it's Mom's Knife. Flex move. For 2, you move all mid-row objects and gain and evade yourself. That doesn't seem like Mom's Knife. Instantly move all drones 1 space to the right and then draw a card. Seems, I'm always skeptical of 0 cost cards, but we do get extra energy when we draw 10. So you can imagine a situation where that would work. What's up with these asteroids? Me at the arcade in 1980. How come when my social security number gets breached, I get nothing, but when my Chipotle data gets breached, I get like $100? So true. How come when Equifax loses all of North America's information due to a data leak, everybody gets free credit monitoring for 3 years? But when Galen Weston creates a bread cartel to slowly raise the price of bread across our entire country, we get a $20 gift certificate after the class action lawsuit finds him guilty. Wait, those are both bad. There's no Chipotle in that allegory. It's an important card for me. As is this. I don't want to move everything 1 to the right, Miyazaki. I want to move myself 1 to the right, but that's not even possible. So shield me. I don't want a solar breeze. I want you to be here to destroy the missile. If anything, I'm drawing just to draw, and I'm okay with that. You know what's messed up? People were saying rip my name, and for a second I was like, I'm actually dead. This is how it goes for me. I'm so coded to just believe whatever chat says in all situations. I was like, well, I guess that's it. Had a good run. Sir Ratzo. Nay, this is just how I talk. Prepare for glorious combat. Okay, it's an asteroid field. Let's say we make this an honorable duel. An honorable duel. I shan't target thine weak points and you shan't target mine. Except the enemy may behave differently if you follow or break the rules. Honestly, I don't think I can avoid hitting your weak points. So I'm gonna... The honorable thing to do is admit that I'm not gonna fight honorably. So I did the most honorable thing of all. Also, I was like, if I don't attack his weak point, maybe he's only got this shield up here, which I don't want to hit. I'm 34 years old. Why am I talking like I outsmarted like a cartoon rat in a video game designed to entertain me? Like, it's so embarrassing. 0 DPS? Excuse me, it's not 0. Enrico Fermi. Look at how much health they've lost. It's just really, really, really slow. Like really, really, really slow. Like the lies of P analytics. But any day those analytics could turn around and then they'll be there forever. I just have to change all the thumbnails to be me going like this. You know what I'm talking about? When you upload the final ep? Yeah, it's gonna happen for sure. Oh, hello. Thank you. She did a desk audit and did not say the results. I'll tell you. There's 8 cans of Coke Zero. 8? Yeah, 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, times 2 a day. I just want to tell you something, okay? I wasn't going to say this. I have to hit the nuclear option. Yesterday at the end of the stream, Kate was upstairs. She opened the dishwasher. She said, you didn't run the dishwasher. I said, I know. And then I told you that by the time I had loaded the dishwasher, she was still eating dinner, okay? So I didn't want to take her dishes away from her to put it in the dishwasher. I thought she would take her dishes, put them in the dishwasher, and then start it. I came upstairs for lunch. 15 minutes after that, she hadn't started the dishwasher. She opened it up to say, you didn't start the dishwasher. At that point, she was a micrometer away from pressing the button that said start the dishwasher, and she said, that's not my role here. I hear her laughing. She knows it's true. And I said, what the heck? I came up got my lunch, put the pod in the dishwasher, and pressed the button, and then sent it. I was like, geez Louise, don't give me any freebies here. This has nothing to do with your desk audit. Yeah, I'm deflecting, dummy. It's what we do. But I don't think there's any problem with having 8 cans on my desk. That's 80 cents, bro. Are you jealous? I reject society's notion that I have to have a clean desk every day. The desk is for stuff that you use. 8 is a little much, but you know, it's not like I've got them on the desk because I'm playing League of Legends. I'm trying to teach my daughter how to write her own name so she can ace these private school interviews. Plus, we do need one of these cans to put empty oil into, or old oil into. It doesn't explain the 8 cans of Coke. What do you need an explanation for? This isn't junior kindergarten. I drank 8 cans of Coke in 4 days and I haven't been to the recycling bin. 2 a day for 4 days. I'm not down here gooning it up, getting dehydrated, slamming 8 cans of Coke Zero in a single day, leaving them all on my desk. I should have played a block shot first. You should have played a block shot, big shot. You should have just blocked. Yes, you know what I'm talking about? You probably do. You tried to take some back shots, don't you? So true. You tried to just sling the thing around. I know what you're talking about. Billy Joel, if he was the Rizzler. You gotta take some back shots. You gotta just riz up baby Gronk. There's something to that. It's the first joke of the stream, okay? Cut me some slack. Give me draw. Draw makes sense for us. I don't know how we're going to beat the final boss, man. Every time your discard pile is shuffled into your draw pile, the enemy loses hull. All enemy cockpit starts with weak. Okay, we do be shuffling. Call me LMFAO, the way I'm shuffling every day. I always tell people that Red Foo from LMFAO died tragically. Yo, but that's not, like, true. Right? You're just making stuff up. I always tell them that they died in a shootout with the police. These are just like non-truths though. Am I too old to get it? I guess it is funny to lie to people. I'm not going to pretend that that's not funny. I love back shots. You know what the central conflict is in the Northernlion universe? There's 2 kinds of Northernlion viewers. And some of them get Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The others get Tuesday, Thursday. Sometimes it gets inverted. Sometimes there's a whole month of Type A. Sometimes there's a whole month of Type B. Type A found me for me playing video games, and they're like, holy cow, this is the best content I've ever seen. They're in chat typing insane stuff like the turn order that I should do exactly, and the message is getting eroded in like 2 seconds by the flood of emotes. And then there's the Type B viewers. This librarian is like the king of the Type B viewer right now. In the middle of this, I'm calculating everything that I could possibly calculate. You're talking about how there's been a 1 pixel offset on the camera border for 3 months. This is insanity. These are insane people. People that go to their favorite restaurant and they're like, they changed the font on the menu and I don't like it as much as the old one. Meanwhile, if they changed it back to the old one, you'd be like, what the hell am I looking at? Lies of P kind of attracts both. Headbangers attracts the memers, which is great. And this attracts the gamers, which is great. It's nice to have them all around. I'm not trying to be dismissive. Why a Christmas tree in November? What the hell do you want me to put back there? Is there a big movie coming out this month? I could put a Wonka poster back there or something? We're just, the holiday season is the best time of the year. We're going to enjoy that time of the year as long as possible. You can still listen to, source tags and codes when you got a Christmas tree up. You don't immediately have to go Bing Crosby mode. There's nothing stopping you from rocking And You Will Know Us by the Trail of Our Dead on Christmas Day. You can just have some ambiance around you while you do it. Every 5th time you attack, gain evade. All of Dizzy's attack cards deal more damage. Draw a card every time you miss a shot. That's insane. I miss all the time. It's like one of the things I'm best at. Okay, repair my hull. We got a chance. Nobody thought we could make it here on hard mode with this weird drone lord here, but here we go. Oh, we'll be missing shots. You don't even know how many shots I'm gonna miss, brother. Attack drone. Move the laddie a little bit over. Maybe we'll draw first. Parallel shift is a little bit better, I suppose. Think twice is not going to do anything for you. We're stuck. We're taking 1 damage here. We need our battalion out there, brother. Not exactly crushing it in the damage department. Okay, battalion. Battalion me. Would I rather move once and battalion so my units, my drones are less likely, yes, less likely to get yeeted. Appreciate that, but I'm about to get my you-know-what pushed in, okay? Maybe you don't know what. We missed a shot! We missed a shot! We missed a shot! Break my shield drone. Move me over 1. We take 1 damage. I live with that. The drone missed a shot. I'm the drone, bro! Okay, all of my drones are dead. I should have thought that one through. A Jupiter here would go crazy. I'd really like it to have a bubble shield, though. Jupiter Breeze, think twice. See, this is a Type A viewer. Villager Voice. It's a Type B viewer. I was cooking up a tweet, but it's more for Chiblee. I think the tweet would just go something like this. You ever fart and it sound like a Minecraft villager? The end. Holy cow. People are there. The audience was ready for that one. Not even getting any extra energy. How about free movement? Parallel shift is not going to save me. Shield surge will save me. For 1 turn. Maybe it won't, actually. I think I'm dead. Yeah. I think we tried, honestly. We really needed to not have our drones be both our damage dealer and our tanks. But I think we learned something for the future at the very least. Let me slash marker. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Slash marker, Cobalt Core. I think an evasive shot. It's attack and evade. Okay, let's take that. You want your deck to be tight. Exactly. Just need you to tighten it up. You know what I'm talking about? Oh! You genius. Wait, but draw shot gives us extra energy. It's like a free card. Because you count up and then... Oh, but then we drew oxygen leak. You screwed me, man. Oh. That gets the executive functioning in your prefrontal cortex kind of working, doesn't it? Ooh! Holy! This is crazy, man, because you could play hand cannon and then get 1 energy back, which you could use the energy to play another card, or you could retract your wings. Oh! Mom, there's a synergy! 2 to the right, attack. 1 to the right. 2 to the 2 to the left, 1 attack. 2 to the left, 2 attack, 1 to the right. 2 to the right, 2 attacks. Okay, yeah. I want to stun! Lebowski, I want to stun! Like evasive shot was... we do evade then draw. With what evasion? With what evasion, Fruggles? With what evasion? Crab ship? Ooh! Ah! No, it's not fine! Think! Look at what they have to do to mimic even a fraction of our power. I'm already Tracer. Oh, but it exhausts anyway. Oh, you know what? Give me a Jupiter drone. Just give me a... I don't know! Oh! Now, here's the thing, okay? I'm going to do a basic shot. Jupiter drone will hit, but my basic shot will miss, which means I draw a card. Yeah, he's a genius. Ah! What the heck? The owner's missing? Dude got sucked out the airlock? Crazy hamburger! I shot my drone! Jerry! Ah, they're not owned, they're owned. Okay. Oh! At some point, we're gonna do some damage, and it's gonna... You'll all be sorry. Let's put it that way. At some point, they're gonna give me some freaking attack cards when I need them. What am I supposed to do with no attacks, bro? Oh! Get spun, buddy. I forgot about that. I forgot you do extra damage to me now. I'm moving over. That's not how it works. Move him back over. What have I done? Are you crazy? 5 damage? I don't know what to do. I'm ruined. I could scramble. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Holy, I'm cooking. They thought it couldn't be cooked, but I'm cooking now. Yeah, but what's the object, bro? What's the object? Missile does nothing. I got too much heat, though. I got too much heat on me. Free attack. Ah, the missile! I was gonna put up a shield. Which allows us to then play a block shot, which gives us a shield that is necessary. Yes! No! I thought it spit out in front of us. Why did it spit them out there? It spit it all out to the side. I thought it was going to be here, here, here. No! Follow up. I lost you. I can't afford the battalion. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm the dumbest that's ever been dumb. Give me a shield. Hey, dlguiga, remember how you beat me on 2 rides yesterday? Remember how that was the feather in your cap? Well, they just released the audited metrics. I'm not sure if you saw that in the Peloton info channel. Endurance leaderboard from November 8th, 2023. First place, Carmel. 1,551 kilojoules in 117 minutes. That's number 1. I mean, that's number 1 with a bullet. It's not even close. Number 2. Oh, look at that. It's me. 1,340 kilojoules in 119 minutes. And then in third place, a little dlguiga Midwestern emo, 1,299 kilojoules in 120 minutes. 1 more minute ridden. I guess you must have ridden for negative 41 kilojoules in that extra minute. Otherwise, those numbers simply don't make sense based on what you were saying yesterday. I'm just throwing that out there. This is literally bullying? Yeah, if you're soft. I was born in 1988. Bullying was a really tall guy with a name like Bulk would pick you up by your shoes and then dangle you upside down in the high school hallways until a bunch of change came out of your pocket. And you'd be going, whoa, 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 whoa. And bring, bring, bring. You'd be paying out like a Willy Wonka slot machine. Chiblee, are you here? I saw you. I have a tweet for you, Chiblee. The tweet simply says, you ever fart and it sounds like a Minecraft villager? Chiblee gave it a Lamau. That's... Chiblee approved. Twitch ANZ follows me. I can't do that. You got an alt. Isn't that what the alt's for? What? I think I'm going to play some headbangers. That's Sweet Dreams? Yeah, we did Bandle 4 hours ago. Oh. Fuck me then? Well, I didn't mean it like that, but... Your ass is so smart, you didn't even... You're so smart you know the song. You're so smart you didn't realize that we solved the problem 4 hours ago. Jerk off! Sorry. Gen Z is so soft, man. You can't even, like, pick them up by the shoes and tip them upside down until all the change pops out of their pockets anymore. They're like, oh, that's like a macro aggression. I'm like, buddy, what are you talking about? I'm 9 Bud Lights with lime deep right now. I don't even know who I am. Gen Z, when they see a take a penny, leave a penny jar. Oh, do you have Venmo? Listen to yourself. We're playing headbangers, buddy. With a little Christmas tree in the background. There's no point to the joke. Just funny, hopefully. Gen Z doesn't use physical currency. It's so true. It's one of the crazy things about them. I will say, this is not the way that the world works, but it's the way I think about it. I would say on an annual basis, less than 1% of my purchases are made with cash. What that means for me in practice is that when I have cash, in my head, it feels like free money. Like if I have to go to I'm going to a cash-only restaurant, so I have to go to an ATM, and the ATM is going to charge me $2.50 to get my money out because it's not from my bank anyway. So I'm like, I might as well take out $100 even though dinner's only going to be $30. That means I have $70 of free money in my pocket. It's untraceable. It's non-sequential bills. You could do anything with that. The government doesn't know, man. But most of the time I end up just putting it in a vending machine or something over the course of like the next 6 months, but like it feels like free money. You're like, I've already spent this money. It already came out of the money jar. I'm not putting my ass is not going back to the bank with cash, like 4 $20 bills going to the teller and going, can you put this in my savings account? Like it's 2023. So I'm gonna spend it on something. I just don't know what. Gen Z be like, I love classical music. My favorite artist is lo-fi beats to chill to. I don't know. I'm very pro Gen Z. It's like I'm making a joke at my friend's expense. Which is the best person to make a joke at? I don't know about this one. This was a fucking crapshoot.
Stop. Results.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good, Fokker. You're back in the circle of trust, Fokker. I'm good for one De Niro face a day, and then I can't figure out how to replicate it. Still working on it. Same with the demon voice. Let's find out. And a fucking demon pops out like cut off a little too fast, but pretty close. I'm trying to get it like you gotta get the sides of your mouth to pull down like a Muppet. That's because Fokker switched the real Jinxie with an imposter. I don't know why I said it in my voice, as if you would just be like, oh yeah, that's Robert De Niro from Meet the Parents. It's just my voice. One day, I'm not trying to complain too much, okay? One day I'm gonna get a bonus that fucking does something, okay? Instead of just 100 crumbs or 25 XP. This shit's driving me crazy. Now I've already just planted the seed of comedic timing. It's gonna give me one that like makes the dude disappear on the final game or something like that. I am crumbed out of my gourd though, that's true. Bread when you rub it too much? Oh, I'm gonna crumb. I think it's a little too early for them to be making a second Mean Girls movie. That's the same as the first movie, except I get that this one's based on the musical. Mean Girls only came out in 2004. I get that it's been 20 years. What I'm saying is like 20 years is not that long. No, you gotta wait till the people who saw it growing up are taking their kids to see it. Nobody that saw Mean Girls as a teenager is gonna take their kids to see it. They would have had to have their kid like the day that Mean Girls came out. I'm sure there's some, but they're outliers. 20-year-olds aren't kids. I mean, they're kids in the sense of like going to see the Mean Girls movie. 20-year-olds when it's time to vote. We're not kids. 20-year-olds when it's time to pick up the frickin' check at the Olive Garden. You've got this, right, Dad? Shut the frick up, okay? Okay, polymorphic fucking generation ass. I don't know how to end it. It's all right. The Olive Garden's still a relatively economical meal for an extended family to go out for. I feel like the average cost per person is probably like $15. That's in the modern day, that's pretty reasonable. I remember we went to the Olive Garden like less than a year ago. Maybe it is a year ago. With me, my wife, my 2-year-old daughter at that time, now she's 3. Sister-in-law, brother-in-law, 2 kids. They were 11 and 7. I picked up the tab, not trying to brag, but it was like $110 for 7 people. Now, there were kids involved, but I'm like, that's, in the modern day, that's cheap, man. For the breadsticks, the soup, the salads, the entrees, and they're doing the dishes for you. That's how much a Big Mac costs now. I actually linked Chiblee to an iwaspoisoned.com tweet that got me laughing. iwaspoisoned.com is a Twitter account where people can self-report what they think gave them food poisoning, usually with images. It was like, Arlington Heights, Illinois, bought these burgers at the gas station. They didn't smell quite right when they were on the grill, and I've been diarrheaing for 2 days straight. And then the picture was literally a dude eating out of a Ziploc bag. Leprechaun music. He was eating out of a Ziploc bag that just had an enormous burger patty with a slice of cheese on it. No bun, no lettuce, no plate, just out of the Ziploc bag. And then the burger looked positively disgusting, for sure. But it got me laughing because the dude said, I think it might be like lab-grown meat. And I was like, yeah, dude, the first steaks coming off of the MIT beef lab are definitely going straight to Arlington Heights, Illinois. Like, don't flatter yourself. The Arlington Heights, Illinois convenience store. It's called Zipstyle at In-N-Out. Can I get my my double in Zipstyle, please? Oh! Also got me laughing that people just post. I'm regressing to my previous pre-food poisoning take about food poisoning, which is that people are really stupid when it comes to food poisoning. I stuck to my principles, by the way. I got a little nut throat, got a little choked up there. I got really bad food poisoning. I still don't know what gave it to me. I have some hunches, but I would never send a link to iwaspoisoned.com because I'm just making a guess. These people, they like have diarrhea and they're like, I know exactly what it was. It was the burger from Gordon Ramsay's burger restaurant in Las Vegas. No, it wasn't. That's not why you're in the bathroom 6 times in the Rio Hotel and Casino, okay? It's because you've been drinking like daiquiris out of a cup shaped and sized the same as the fucking Eiffel Tower for 3 days straight, and your body just said enough is enough. They got rigorous food safety standards back there. They can't afford a lawsuit. Why do they take pictures of it before they get the food poisoning? I guess they're still taking pictures of all the foods. I kind of feel listen, I'm a hater in this sense. I'm grateful that phase of culture is somewhat over with. Definitely, if you want to take pictures of the food, it doesn't bother me. All I'm going to say it's a little bit 2013 coded. That's it. It's been 10 years. Everyone's seen chicken and waffles. Everyone's seen ramen. We've all seen, boba tea. I get it. But if it's like sometimes it's like the food is just an opportunity to instead be like, hey, I'm out getting bubble tea, but then you're fishing for compliments that are like, check out that manicure. I see you, and I respect that. Maybe in Ohio, they're still taking pictures of sandwiches with fried eggs on top of them. But out here, I think it's at the point we've kind of like almost seen them all. I had to do it with Sing Sing and La Grata del Formaggio. Well, that's true, but that's because you were on a cultural tour. It got a little tricky there at the end. Still won, but still. My God, Niles, this is a more foregone conclusion than playing Guitar Hero with this is a more predictable outcome than Daphne playing Guitar Hero with hyperspeed off. Still working on it. That's a lot of minus twos. Guess there's not a lot of Frasier fans out there. What if Frasier played Guitar Hero? Master Crane. I tried to play through the fire and the it's going nowhere, man. I've been getting into Frasier lately. He doesn't talk like that. Wait until the later seasons when he's angrier, okay? He says, "My God, man! My God, man, it's a salad niçoise, not a kale Caesar!" You know, he's always saying stuff like that. I'm so distracted, man. I'm not focused at all. Just relax. Okay. Yummy.
3, 2, 1.
Just another day at the office. How many crumbs do we have? 55,000. Holy cow. Nah. No. Yeah? Yeah? This will be useful if we're still playing the game on St. Patrick's Day. Cheap enough? No. No. 6,000, I'll put that in the hopper. Let me buy out the entire My Singing Monsters shop here. I can't afford both, huh? We'll take Stop It, Get Some Help. And I'll take a Cuckoo as well, if you don't mind. Now, we gotta put on New Drip, which I'm very resentful of. You should get some help. Now! Sick beanie, bro. I wish I did. I don't know if anybody else is in the same boat. Is this the hat I was already wearing? It might have been. I don't know if anyone else is in this boat. I can't wear beanies. And I know we've said it before. I mean, like, literally I can. But functionally, I can't wear them. Because for some reason, they make my head look... my head is enormous. You know how people like wear the beanies? They have like normal sized head and then the beanie comes up and it looks like there's like air up here, but it looks good. My head shape does not work for that. It looks like a plunger. Like the beanie is plunger stuck to my head and then there's like a flat grabber at the top that I can't, like, I don't know if you need to constantly have like air being pumped into there to keep it turgid, but I'm telling you, they are, one size literally fits all, but one size does not, it doesn't look the same on everybody. Let's just put it that way. I'm sorry to say, I gotta be fully equipped here. Otherwise, I can't get my challenge unlocked. I mean, I think I'm sorry to do this to you. I think I'm starting the St. Patrick's Day a little early here. Looks pretty swag. Thank you. One of the looks of all time. Does anyone else think it's crazy that Elton John is British? Like, I know he's British. He's from England. He has a British accent. But every time that I remember that he's British, I'm like, really? A British dude wrote Crocodile Rock? It sounds so like 1950s Wisconsin. He seems so American until he talks. It was also the 1950s in the UK. Yeah, but you guys weren't going to like malt shops and stuff, right? Driving around Grease Lightning. Hey man, I'm from Wisconsin. It's a compliment. Elton John's he's a great artist. It's the same way when I find out Dick Van Dyke is American, but with that incredible accent. Hello, Miss Poppins. I thought for sure the dude was from like Birminghamshire. I glance. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm a glancer. I was born to glance. Born to glance, forced to play. World is a fuck. No more dead cops. What the hell is going on in The Dark Knight Rises? Remember when they seal all the police in the sewers? Remember when Joseph Gordon-Levitt was like, I'm not Robin? And then they introduce him and he's like, my name's Jake. And then at the end of the movie, they're like, great work, Officer Jake Robin. And you're like,
Ready? Round one.
fuck you.
3, 2, 1, count.
It's like when Benedict Cumberbatch was like, I'm playing a brand new character in the Star Wars universe. I promise it's not
Two
Khan.
singers.
Motherfucker was like, nice to meet you. My name's Khan.
Round 2. 1.
Star Trek. Whatever.
Result.
Same shit.
Round 3. 3.
Give me your lunch money.
Count.
Some of the sounds are hard to parse for me. Like dog sound, for some reason. A Dracula sound does not register as a sound in my brain. He's literally Bram Stoker? It's crazy Bram Stoker was out here with that name in the 1800s. That's such like a 2017 nepobaby name. You'd be like, are you going to go see the new Greta Gerwig film? Yeah. They originally cast Timothée Chalamet, but he dropped out the film Dune, so instead Bram Stoker took over. Why is J.R.R. Toker making me laugh so hard? I want the shit J.R.R. token. It's at the end of the stream, man. I'm doing my best. But headbangers kind of take some of your focus too. Chiblee, can you tweet that one? Or are you too busy rezoning single-family houses to be high-density apartment buildings in city skylines too? Based. I understand city skylines too. It's like it's a young person power fantasy. I guarantee 99% of cities being built in that game are walkable cities with mid-rises everywhere that have commercial on the ground level and then like at least 3 to 4 floors of residential above it. Not too many people in that game make in Cleveland, if I had to guess. Not on purpose anyway. But I guess they didn't really make Cleveland on purpose. Just sort of happened. And it had to happen. It had to happen at some point.
You're the master headbanger.
You knew it. I knew it. It couldn't last forever. We had now, I'm not saying we're the best player. We had unsustainably bad results on the final ride. Largely driven by lack of skill, but also somewhat accounted for by bad power-up variance. We got a good power-up. We crushed it. It happened. I'm not going to say it's going to happen like that every time, but we were due. All right. Hello. Are you ready to stream? Smiley face. Can I just say, though, that, like, this is a good... I feel like the Vancouver Canucks right now. Like, I'm not used to this level of success. We had, in the last 6 games of Headbangers, we have 5 wins. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's never happened to me in a battle royale before, probably. I said, are you ready to stream? My wife replied with Lion Justice, which is a gif of me doing Orange Justice. I'm going to assume that means yes. If someone asked me, do you want to go to brunch? If I asked someone if they wanted to go to brunch and they replied with Orange Justicing, I would be like, let's go, brother. The lineup at Jam Cafe it's not getting any shorter. Let's put it that way. What's Orange Justice? Holy, okay, now she replied with Lion Gasm, which is me like biting my lips as if I'm jerking it. Fucking huge head in that gif too. There's a huge head. I don't have it on my stream. She has it. I'm biting my lips and stuff. It's disgusting. I'm going to reply, is that a yes? Smiley face. Keck W. Okay, she replied, Lion, what's this one? Northernlion, which is hole in one, which is me doing this in front of my own Switch Sports footage where I hit a hole in one. That means yes, okay. She would never send me Lion now, I hope. All right, I will see you tomorrow then. I don't know what we're going to play. I'd like to get up to some multiplayer stuff. I'd like to play some Jackbox. I should ask the Discord if they'd like to play Jackbox right now so that they're ready to play it tomorrow. That makes sense. Otherwise, though, I'll see you later. Yeah, well, we're not the same, are we? Because my favorite commercial is, let's pretend we don't exist. Let's go to Outback tonight. I dream of bloke-sized lagers. Let's forget we ordered blooming onions now. Let's order 2 appetizers. I'll get the bloke-sized cactus fries. You'll get the bloomin' onion burger. Let's pretend we don't exist. Let's go to Outback tonight.